High blood pressure, also known as hypertension, is often known as a silent killer because it presents with little or no symptoms. However, over a period of time, chronic blood pressure raises the chances of heart attacks, strokes, and kidney disease. The good news is that those with minor hypertension do not usually need medication and can manage bring down their BP with some simple lifestyle tweaks. Remember, BP medication is usually prescribed lifelong, so before you reach that stage, it is always better to bring down those numbers down naturally. Dr. Ivan Levin, a senior board certified cardiologist, reveals 9 simple ways to bring down blood pressure without resorting to medicines. Sodium intake. Overindulging in salt forces your body to retain water, and that surplus fluid presses harder against the vessel walls, nudging the pressures against upward. A sensible target is to stay below 2300 mg of sodium each day. If hypertension looms, edging the intake down to about 1500 mg is even smarter. The real culprits are the processed and pre-packaged items that slash salt in the inside, so ditching or at least trimming those foods can shift the needle in a healthy way. Evidence shows that cutting back on sodium usually lowers blood pressure by 5 to 6 millimeters of mercury on average. The DASH regime, an acronym for dietary approaches to stop hypertension, was put together with one aim: nudging the blood pressures down. Its backbone is to build a mix of fruit, crisps, vegetables, whole grain, staples, protein sources, and low fat dairy, while it trims back the drink, red meat, and added salt. Overflowing with fiber, potassium, magnesium, and calcium, this eating pattern delivers the mineral punch that helps keep the blood pressure steady. The data suggests that individuals who faithfully adhere to the DASH eating plan may experience a drop of up to 11 millimeter of mercury in their blood pressure only after a short stretch of. The next comes the increase in potassium and magnesium. Potassium counteracts sodium's effects and eases the tension in blood vessel walls, which in turn can bring blood pressure down. Bananas, oranges, spinach, and sweet potatoes are among the important sources. Magnesium similarly supports blood pressure by penetrating vessel relaxation. Nuts, seeds, whole grains, and leafy greens are especially rich in this mineral. Research indicates that increasing potassium and magnesium intake through food and supplements may help lower blood pressure. The next comes is a cutback on alcohol. Excessive alcohol consumption can elevate the blood pressure. Men are generally advised to keep intake not more than 2 drinks a week, while women should weigh only one. The rise in blood pressure stems from alcohol stimulation of the system and the surge in the hormones it provokes. Cutting down alcohol often leads to lower blood pressure and better heart health. Numerous studies have confirmed that reducing alcohol bring down the blood pressure. The next come is the exercise. Physical activity gives your heart a boost, letting down pump the blood so smoothly and taking some of the pressure off your arteries. Aiming for 150 minutes of aerobic activity each week, whether it's a brisk walk, a bike ride, or a swim, does the trick. On average, a regular routine can share 5 to 8 millimeters of mercury from pressure. Staying active helps keep weight in line and eases stress, both of which help lower the blood pressure. The next come is the lose weight. Extra pounds make the heart and blood vessel work harder. Shedding even a small portion around 55 to 10% of total body weight can bring blood pressure down noticeably. Weight loss eases the resistance in the vessels and help the hormones to find a balance. A steady stream of research shows that individuals who lose weight see reduction in the systolic and diastolic pressures. The next is quit smoking. Smoking severely harms the blood vessels, narrowing and inflaming the arteries, which in turn raises blood pressure. It also heightens the odds of heart disease and stroke. Quitting smoking lets your blood pressure settle back to normal and strengthen long term health. Studies confirm that giving up smokers lowers the risk of hypertension and its related complications. The next is getting quality sleep. Insufficient or poor quality sleep can nudge blood pressure upward and raise the risk of developing hypertension. For an active adult, aiming for 7 to 9 hours of sound restorative sleep each night is advisable. Setting a bedtime routine, indulging a pre-sleep routine, and cutting off caffeine and screen exposure before lights out can help. Sleep apnea, a nighttime disorder, can also elevate blood pressure and requires treatment when it occurs. A growing body of research connects poor sleep habits with blood pressure regulation and overall cardiovascular well-being. I wish everybody to follow these instructions and to lead a healthy and happiest life forever. Thank you.